Bum, bum. Welcome back, Chris Mulcahy.
Hello. Good to be here. Hey.
Good to have you back.
Again.
Back to reality.
Back to life.
You enjoy some good time off, I assume?
Yes, I was in
Good.
Texas, and our plane was actually a little bit delayed getting back because of all the tornadoes that were happening in
goodness.
Texas. So we were fine getting through that, but now we have 11 days until Christmas, and I'm stressed out because not all the presents have arrived.
I can't believe it's 11 days. So between buying gifts, holiday parties, taking care of your kids, a lot is happening this time of year. But it's easy to forget to prioritize yourself, your health when dealing with holiday stress. But I do want to say, put your comments. Let us know what is stressing you out. We want to know. But maybe here's some tips that might help you out.
The holidays are here and the pressure of the season is building.
Certainly there's a lot of excitement and positivity that goes on with the holidays, but also we see with the holidays, there's a lot of expectations, sometimes unmet expectations.
Doctors at Atrium Health warning it's all about prioritizing yourself and your needs.
We talked about kind of tampering your expectations and really taking things slow and doing, and even if you feel like you're expected to attend several social events, really to do what you feel comfortable with doing.
And while the holidays can be a time for celebration, it can also lead to loneliness and severe consequences for your mental health. This year, there's a new resource for those struggling. The new suicide hotline, accessible 24/7, just by dialing 988.
Take those thoughts very seriously, because a lot of times it takes a lot for somebody actually to come forward with that.
Experts also have several other recommendations to make sure you're feeling your best. With the flu, RSV, and COVID still spreading around, make sure you're monitoring symptoms and taking care of yourself. Eat healthy, make sure you get outside and exercise, and try your best to get a good night's sleep.
So let us know what stresses you out the most during the holiday season. Folks are already chiming in, buying enough gift cards for everybody, balancing seeing loved ones and meeting my own expectations of having the perfect Christmas.
Oh, yeah, Sarah.
That is me.
And we're pulling up some comments right here as well.
Money stressing me out, a money issue for a lot of people this holiday season. Reasons for stress, missing loved ones. Shopping is the most stressful thing for me for the holidays because you can never please. No, I'm looking at the top left one. Because you can never please everybody with the gifts that they will receive. Then, yes, Larry, shopping.
Are those bigger fonts? We can all read them today.
Driving to New Orleans with 2 kids. The most stress for me is the Christmas food. I give them cash as gifts and let them fight the crowd. Yeah, we do gift cards for certain people, but I will say there are certain people in the family that sometimes you do worry, like, are they going to like this gift?
Yeah.
Like,
there's some people that are just so hard to shop for.
So hard.
You know them so well, but you have no idea what to get them.
And they're always the ones that like buy like a bunch of gifts, and then you're like, okay, do I get like one sentimental thing, which I wish everybody did, or do we just buy them a bunch of things? So. We feel like it's even.
About is wrapping presents because I like to wrap my own, but I'm terrible.
I just put mine in the bags with tissue paper.
I like to wrap it, but it looks like something maybe a 5-year-old did.
That's all right.
I would love to see your
That's
wrapping
all right. It comes from Larry Sprinkle. That's what matters.
Yes, it does. It does.
Yeah, I think expectations is what really it boils down to for so many people. Expectations you set for yourself, expectations that others set for you, and the build-up that you feel like you can't possibly match those expectations.
All the activities you want to do.
Rather than just focusing on the good time or spending time with families or loved ones, there's all this extra added stress that sort of take away from what should be
Is Christmas on Sunday this year?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, Saturday's Christmas Eve, Sunday's Christmas Day. And, somebody commented, and I think it's worth noticing and mentioning as well, missing loved ones. It is a time of year where a lot of folks, they might be perfectly fine the rest of the year. They're getting by, but then the memories creep in from past Christmases and things like that. And it can be a real time for a lot of mixed emotions for a lot of people.
And I think, too, for us, like we both still have our grandmothers, but like we can't travel to see everybody we want to see, and sometimes you just wish everybody lived in one place so you could.
So few families live like that. Nobody lives like that anymore.
I know, and I kind of.
And some stress is choosing, like who are you going to see this year? Yeah,
totally.
And you just have to decide sometimes. And mine's a little bit more superficial, but I always have the worst luck around this time of the year. I plan. Order a gift well in advance, and then you just are watching the tracking. I was like, oh, it'll be here tomorrow. No, just kidding. It'll be there next week.
Because you order it too late, Chris.
I did it at the end of November, and it's still not here.
If you order it in June, like some people, then you won't have that problem.
By the way.
Just go shopping with Larry, who does it on Christmas Eve. So that means, Larry, you'll be shopping on Saturday.
No, I've done that before, and that's the epitome of stress. How do you do it?
I'm not stressed. It's just like it's like I know what to do. I have a mission.
It's also part of your wiring, Larry Sprinkle. I think
to do it last minute.
Well, and I think it's part of the news thing too, like being in TV.
So why am I in news?
I don't know, but like sort of the adrenaline rush, the up against the deadline. We love a deadline.
I don't like it.
Sarah, in your defense, news is also a lot of hurry up and wait.
Yeah.
So you hurried.
That's true.
And now you've been waiting for 7 months.
Joy says fighting the crowds. The crowds are a lot to deal with. They don't mind. They don't bother me that much, but.
Yeah, I get my hair done over at the Park Road Shopping Center, and
a lot of crowds.
Whenever I go in December every year, it's like I'm always like, can never find a parking spot, and it's just so crowded. You just know everyone's out doing their holiday shopping.
Well, the traffic is so bad around here nowadays. That's another thing. I think that's more stressful than anything is the traffic in the city. It's gotten horrible.
Well, I feel like we're being very negative. So let's talk about some of the good things.
Well, the topic.
I know that's the topic but I felt very negative all morning talking about what stresses us out.
Well, let me get Donna to chime in.
What doesn't stress you out?
Just real quick, because I don't want to leave Donna hanging. She says working and making time for everybody at the same time. I'm in fast food management, and we are super busy.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of people just don't have time to squeeze everything in.
I know when you want to.
Okay, so positive. You want to end on a positive note.
I want to end on a positive note. Spending time with family. Just enjoying each other's company.
Fantastic.
Good conversation.
Yep.
And
good food.
Good food, and cheers to the new year.
Yeah, I was with that list. Honestly, you notice you didn't say presents or gifts.
No.
And I'm intentionally saying that because I think most people would repeat the same exact thing you would say in some combination. And it's the time with family, it's the good conversations, it's the laughing, it's the good food, it's having a drink or two, it's having, that fun experience out in the backyard where you're putting together a place that, but it's not, I got this amazing gift, or, that's not.
Because I was telling you, my grandmother that passed away last year at 102, my memories from her house, she had 5 boys, so it was always jam-packed with kids and grandkids, everything. My memories there are just eating good food and having great conversations, sitting around the fireplace. We would do one gift, but gifts were not it was not the thing. And to me, I think that's so special because, again, so many people we've seen here, gifts can be stressful for people when you feel like you have to live up to some expectation.
It's a season to be merry, and that's all it is. So be merry, enjoy yourself. And that's what it's
because it's the holiday season.
And whoop-de-doo.
The Dickory Dock.
Is it don't forget to hang up your sock?
Sure. I thought something about the time of the clock. Yeah, the time of the clock or something.
And just exactly at 12 o'clock.
TikTok.
He'll be coming down the chimney now.
So go sing some Christmas carols. That will make you happy.
Yes.
Even if you don't know the words like we don't. Hey, listen, nasty weather coming through tomorrow, so be warned for tomorrow during Wake Up Charlotte to Go. Maybe want to listen to us or watch us after you get to the office or something like that, because messy commute. And we'll see you back here tomorrow.